Hi, we've been working on these micrography portraits. It meant that we took a black and white photocopy and we added a solid layer of graphite to the entire back. It meant we used some masking tape that we fuzzified on our clothing to create a hinge, art paper on back, and then folding the tape over onto the front so that you can flap it open but everything stays still. And then we used a ballpoint pen to trace all of the contours of our portrait. We did it upside down so that rather than trying to make facial parts, we just would find areas of dark and light and line. So any place there is dark, I'm tracing that line right between it. When you're finished, you carefully peel it off. Before you peel it off, make sure you really have everything finished the way you want. And the third step is to use a black colored pencil to just go right in and softly darken in the most dark areas of your portrait. It's nice to do this upside down also, because then you aren't trying to make face parts, but rather just find the dark and light areas. There might be some areas of your face that you can't even see because they're all dark. And now comes the really fun part. You're gonna have some research about your person. You need to find the words and phrases or quotes about that person that we really don't want people to forget. This art is gonna show the world that your person still matters and we shouldn't forget what they are doing or have done for our culture and our people. Maybe they've broken boundaries. Maybe they've given us hope. You're gonna find keywords in your research or maybe even find quotes. And you get to use those words as details in your art. So first, in some light areas, I can use my skinniest ballpoint pen to start to create large open letters. When you use a skinny pen and use open, large letters, that area will stay very light looking. There might be some areas that you leave white. When you use a slightly thicker pen in a dark area, it'll look a little bit darker. I'm using a Flair pen and I'm writing some words about Amanda Gorman in the darker areas. And when you use a Sharpie, it'll show up as an even darker area. So after you write some words in, nice and condensed with a dark Sharpie, those will be your darkest areas. Then you're gonna look at your original black and white photo and make sure that you are really enhancing the dark areas with text and words, using words that are important for your person. You can go back in and darken even more with your colored pencil. Some of your words might be really clear and visible, some might be hazier and hard to see. This is art, so when it becomes abstract or difficult to read, that's fun too. There might be some words that are very clear and prominent that are important for your viewers to see. It's a little bit scary writing words all over someone's face and hair and shoulders, but this is a technique worth trying for a really interesting art piece.